Hi everyone, this is Rachel here from the Shades of Orange. Today I'm super excited to be reviewing Babylon's Ashes by James S.A. Corey, which is the 6th book in the Expanse series. Now you know that I love this science fiction series. I've been binge reading this all fall and could not wait to get my hands on this newest book. So just so you know, what I did is I requested a copy of this newest book from Orbit in exchange for an honest review. As always, my thoughts are my own. I already love this series, and so this was more just a chance for me to get my hands on it early, and then of course to turn around and tell you all what I thought. So before I actually talk about this book, if you have not started the Expanse series, I will be discussing things in this video that will be spoilers if you haven't started the series, but I'm assuming that whoever is watching this has at least caught up to the last book, Nemesis Games. I won't be spoiling anything about what happens in this newest book, but I do expect that you're at least caught up on the series. If you have not started the series yet, I highly recommend you do so, but go back and start from the beginning. The first book is Leviathan Wakes. I've done a separate review of that book, so I'm going to leave that down below. It really gives you the setup for where the series starts, and I recommend starting there. This is just such a fantastic series, so entertaining. It's a great space opera that is just easy to fall into. I think it's great for newbies to the science fiction genre, and just highly recommend it. So if you haven't started the series, go back, watch this video. Alright, so going back to Babylon's Ashes, if you remember from Nemesis Games, the book leaves off with a few different cliffhangers, one being that the ring, people have noticed, has been causing certain ships to disappear. They go through the ring and they just don't show up on the other side. And so that mystery is ongoing, and at the same time we're seeing the Free Navy, made up primarily of Belters, is starting to gain some ground and get pretty scary as they try to sort out how they fit into this new world order. And that's kind of the basic premise of this book. I'm not going to say more about the plot because, again, spoilers, you can find out for yourself. But a couple different things I want to talk about. First is the characters. I am a huge fan of all the characters in these books. It's a major reason that I read the Expanse series. I love Holden and his love for coffee, and honestly the rest of the characters are fantastic. And one thing I love about this next book is that they don't limit the character perspectives. This book is told from numerous perspectives. Most of them are people we've already heard from before and seen their perspective in previous books. There's a couple of newer characters, but for the most part we've at least heard of them, seen them, and so you know, we're already familiar with these characters, and I really appreciated that. I really felt that it was nice to have those voices and perspectives of characters I already knew and loved, which made it super easy to get into all the different chapters. I thought the character building in this one is strong. I loved where they took a lot of the character development, and the story itself was fantastic. It's a great mix of action, adventure, and I really like the political intrigue. This book is a lot about the shifting political power as the ring creates new opportunities, and just the ambiguity of what comes about from that. So I really like where this book goes. I don't want to say anything in detail. So basically this book has something for everyone, regardless of which prior book is your favorite. I think you're going to find strings of that in this newest book. I just found it one of the best in the series so far. I adored it. I inhaled it in 2 days, and the short of it is that if you're thinking about picking this up, just do it. If you've read the other books and love them, you are going to love this one guaranteed. It's just as strong as the other ones, if not one of the best in the series, and I just loved it. So those are my gushing thoughts on Babylon's Ashes. If you've read it, please let me know down below, or if you have any questions, feel free to ask. I'm going to try to keep this comments spoiler free, so if you do need to gush about things that happen in this book, feel free to send me a private message via Twitter or Goodreads. But again, if you're thinking about picking it up, just do it, because I love this series. I want to see more people reading it, and basically I want other people to read this book so I can talk about it with them. So please do that. Thank you so much for watching. I will talk to you again soon. Thank you. Goodbye.